Alright, so we are just continuing with the basic drawings in AutoCAD. So these basic drawings we are doing, they are going to help us on how to do a complete drawing that we might want to design in AutoCAD. Okay, so we did the circle, the line to the arc and other line. So I will just start from there. I just want to show you how you can also insert a rectangle in your drawings. So you click rectangle, then you click where you specify where you want your rectangle to start from, then you move in any direction that you want, like that, and you can click there as your end point. All right, if you don't want to use this method to insert the rectangle, you can also click rectangle, and then you click where you want your rectangle to start, which is called the move to. So move to, you just click here as the move to, go to the object or select the object that you want to move. I want to move this object into another location, so I'll click this object and then I'll press enter and specify the point that I want to use to move this object. So I'll click here, you can click any point, and then let's say I want to insert it somewhere here, and I'll click like that. I've moved these two. Okay, the other tool is the copy. You can click that too and then select the object that you want to copy here. I'll click this same object inside and then press enter on my keyboard, specify the point that I want to use to copy my object. So I'll click there and then move my object. Okay, so you will see here that copy, it can allow you to copy as many objects as you want. If you want to end, you don't want to continue copying objects, you just press enter on your keyboard and then it will stop. Alright, so I'm just going to delete these objects that I don't want, like that. Oh, sorry. Okay, object, or these two here called the mirror, and then I need to click the object that I want to mirror. I want to mirror this. Okay, I want to mirror this object here. Okay, so my object has been highlighted. I'll click like that and then press enter. Then I need to specify. Okay, so I will say I'll click here in this point here. Okay, so you can see that my object has been mirrored. This same object, it has come even on the other side like that. So that's what I wanted. All right, so we can move to the rotate tool. So rotate is this tool which is placed here. You click the rotate tool, you go to the object you want to rotate. For example, this object here, you select the object and press enter on your keyboard. Now pick the point which you want to use to rotate your object. I'll click this point and then I'll move like this, and then I can rotate it the way I want. So I'll leave it like that. So that is how I wanted to rotate my object. There's also another important tool in AutoCAD that can help you to complete your full designs, which is called the fillet here. So you can click fillet and come down in the command bar and click a radius, and then specify the radius that you want. So I will say 100 as my radius, and then you press enter, then go to the object you want to do the fillet. So click the lines. So I want the fillet to be applied here. I'll click this line and this line. So look at what has happened here. This corner has been shaped into something nice. So I can also do the fillet on the other corner. I will select radius again and use the same 100 and press enter. Then I'll pick this line and the other line. Look at this. This looks so awesome. So the offset is this two here. You click offset, and then please do not forget to press enter the moment you click offset. So press enter on your keyboard. Now choose the object you want to offset. So I've clicked this object. If I want, I can enter the units, the number of units on how much I want my object to move. But in this case, I'll just click where I want my object to move, in which direction. So I'll click the outside. So you can see that I've created the offset. Alright, so my command is still active. I can press enter, then I'll press offset, then press. Let's move on to the other two, which is the object snap. Here, look at this. If I want to do the line from here, it will accept. I'll do this. Now I want my line here. It will not accept here, but it will come to the other point here. Why? It's because of what the line to, and say, okay, I want my line to start from here and then probably there. Now I want this line to be here. So the midpoint is not being picked. The only point that is being picked is the last point here. Why? It's because the midpoint has not been selected. So if I try to, even here, the midpoint was supposed to be picked, but it can't. The last point is the only one picked. So if I try to insert, okay, if I force to insert the line here, it will come directly to this point that has been picked. Alright, so we're going to see how we use the trim tool. So let me just insert something here like the circles. Okay, I'll activate my midpoint, the object snap. Okay, alright, so I'll insert the circle here. I'll also insert another circle. You just click on an object. Let's say this line, you click, it is selected, then you press delete, it will be deleted. Now the entire line has been deleted. Now we don't want to do something like that. So you click trim from here, and you come to the line or to your object that you want to trim. For example, I want to trim this line. I will click like that. This line, okay, this line, this line, this line. So at this moment, I want to do a certain drawing that is going to help us to see how we can use all these tools and the basic drawings that we have done in AutoCAD. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to draw the circle. So I'll click circle there, and this will be the midpoint of my circle. So if I look at my object, the first circle that I have, the diameter is 8.2. So from here, I'll click as my midpoint, and then I'll come here and click diameter, and I will enter my diameter as 8.2, and then press enter. Okay, so that is my circle of 8.2 as my diameter. Again, I need another circle which will start from there again, and then I'll come here, press diameter again. I'll check my diameter this time is 4.8. Are the circles that I just needed at this moment. Alright, so what is the next thing that we are going to do? Right, just this same line. Remember the offset. So I'll click offset and then press enter on my keyboard, and then I'll pick the object I want and then enter 6. So it has been placed again on the other side. Alright, so what is next? I need to have a line below here which is going to attach these lines. I'll click here, this line will pass up to there. Alright, I'll press enter. Okay, so my object has another line. Okay, then press enter on the keyboard, offset, and then 1, enter. Okay, we still need to offset. We are going to offset another line, 4 units going up from here. We are starting from here, people, not from there. So our measurements start from here. Okay, so going up, we are going to say 4 units, then press enter. We are going to offset this line, offset this line. Okay, you need to press enter and then pick the object. So going inside 1.6 and then press enter. I think for now there are some of the things that we don't need. I'm going to delete this line in the middle there. We don't need it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we are going to trim. Trim this to extend this line, then the other side will extend it there. Alright, so now we can do the circle. So this, our circle has 2.4. Press enter, yes. And then another circle also, diameter of 1.52, diameter 1.52, and press enter. Alright, okay, so now that we have our 2 circles there, I'm going to trim some of the unnecessary, and also need to mirror these 2 circles because we need them this side. So I'll click mirror, and then I'll choose the object I want to mirror and then press enter, and then I'll choose the point I want to mirror this object, like that. Okay, press fillet, and then I need to click a radius and then specify the radius of my fillet, which will be the radius of 1.6. So I will say 1.6 as the radius, 6, 1.6, then enter. Now I'll click this line and this line. Okay, So I need to do the same here, but unfortunately enough, you can see there is no line here attached. So I'll just draw another line here to there, just that, and then you do the fillet again, press or click, click radius, and then enter 1.6, then press enter on the keyboard, and then you pick the line, this line 1.6 inside 1.6, press enter, and on the other side also we click again 1.6, enter. Okay, there's another line we need to offset, which is this line 4.8. okay, 4.8, this line we need to offset 4.8, and to be somewhere here. So what will I do? I will do the move to, pick the object, press enter, then I'll pick this as my base point, and then I'll click there, enter again, then I will now do the trimming. I'll do trim, so I don't need this. This is a complete drawing that we are making today using Autocad. Okay, so look at how beautiful put up the dimensions around this object. Okay, so we have this dimension here or there, so you can choose whichever you want to use. So I will use this one. I will click dimension, and then you can use any from here. So I will use linear for a start. You click linear, and then you click where you want it to start from. I'll click that point and the other point, and then I'll stretch like this. Okay, so that's a dimension. So it is telling me that this is 12 units for this length from there up to there. That's 12 units. Now look at this. My dimension is too big and it's not making sense. It's too big, so I will need to make changes here and click this arrow here, and then come to dimension star. I'll click dimension star, and then you have all these things here. You can choose the star you want from here, but I'll go to manage dimension star. Okay, so something will come on the screen, then you go to modify. Okay, so from here, okay, so go to fit, and I want to change this one to 0 point, close. So you can see that my dimension now looks more beautiful. So if I want even in the other direction, I can do dimension from here to this point, and then I'll do this. Okay, you can see that. Say radius, so you pick the radius of the circle you want to show. So the radius of this circle, and then I'll do that. So don't worry, AutoCAD will even add that arrow for you to show that that was the radius. Okay, I'll pick another one which is diameter. So for the diameter, I'll pick this circle. I'll do that, click there. So saying my diameter for this circle was 8.8, and that symbol there represents diameter. Alright, so this is how you can put up these dimensions, but there is also one thing that you can do with the dimensions if you add another layer. So you can come here, you can see that we are currently just click layer properties, and then come here to add another layer. You click, you name it. I'll just name it as dim, which means dimension. After that, I will close this thing, and then if I come here, you find that my dim layer has been added. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to select all these dimensions that I was doing like that, and go to the layer properties and pick on dim. Okay, so color here white, so you can change the properties of your dimensions. So you can see that I have these things that are showing in red, which were just the dimensions. If I want to hide these dimensions so that my drawing can look nice, I'll just come here and click this thing here, then I'll hide my dimensions. But let me just activate them so that I'm able. I'll use the rectangle tool. I will click there, and there also. Okay, so I'm going to offset this. Press enter. I'm going to offset it inside like that. And then I will add the arc too. So my arc will pass there up to that point. Okay, anyway, it's okay. Now just do that, and then trim off this, that. Alright, so if you look at these objects they are 1, so if you were to do anything to these objects, you treat them as an individual. Now we don't want that. We want where there will be 1. So you can do what is called block. So you come here on the block panel, and then you go to create. You click create, then you can name it. I'll just name it window, and then I will click there, and then the base point they want me to pick is this one. Okay, then object, so this is the object. What else do I need to do? Okay, I'll just click OK. So this object now is 1. If I want, I can go to insert or find my window there named as window. If I click, I can add it even there. This is more like copying. Click there, sorry, in PDF format, so that it can be ready to be printed. Alright, so you come up here, which is plot. You click plot. Okay, you can come here in the name and pick DWG to PDF. You click DWG to PDF, and then here you can click the size that you want. I will leave the ISO A4 format, just like that. Okay, you can see that my drawing is being picked here. I'll also say, okay, I want this thing to be the center, and I want it in a landscape. Okay. So can I do a preview? Oh no, this doesn't look good. Close preview. I will come back. Okay, what else? Okay, I need to change here to window. Okay, so I need to select the things that I want to print out, like that, and then pick center. Landscape will be better. Then I'll do a preview. Alright, so look at these people. It looks beautiful and nice. Okay, so just going to do okay. Then I will choose where to save my drawing. So it will just save as Thank you so much for being with me in this video. We are done with the basic introduction to AutoCAD. We started with the first video in which we introduced AutoCAD software. Our second video where we dealt with basic drawings and basic tools of AutoCAD. In AutoCAD, we came to our third video where we continued with basic drawings, and also we have seen how we can use those basic drawings and the combination of tools in AutoCAD to come up with a complete drawing. We have also printed our drawing in PDF format. Thank you so much. Look forward.